Argonauts. They were decent fellows, my companions. They never complained about the hard work, the freezing cold, or the parching thirst. Lashed by the wind and rain, they were steady as oaks, as steady as the constant passage of night and day, like waves that never change in the stream of change. That crew was a good one. They drew back their oars without ever lifting their eyes, breathing in rhythm as the sun rose and fell, and their blood reddened their sweaty, compliant faces. Approaching that desert island that lay to the west by the Cape of Barking Dogs, the island famous for its Arabian figs, all of them suddenly broke into song, without ever taking their eyes from the task at hand. If the soul is to know itself, it has to look into somebody else's soul. Or so they sang, as the dipping blades of their oars struck gold from the heart of dusk as they struck the water. Sailing by so many capes and islands, one sea flowed into another, until it was hard to tell if those shrill voices were gulls and seals, or the wild laments of women weeping for their children. While other voyages were lost in search of Alexander the Great's illustrious tomb, obsessed with treasure buried in Asia's depths, we moored in coves and gulped by evening's musk. Here the birds sang in the dark, and the water we cupped in our hands would later well up inside us again, finding our happiness had poured through our fingers. As soon as our craft approached another new island, another was always just over the horizon. The souls of my shipmates seemed to be one with their oars, rising and falling in rows of rusty oarlocks, one and the same as the rudder's wake, the grave expression of the prow, and those even strokes where their image broke in the water's shattered mirror. One by one, my companions closed their eyes. As the rowing benches emptied, then each man's oar was planted upon the shoreline where he sleeps. And there is no one now who knows their names.